Come on. There we go. Make sure everything was together. Make sure I got this real quick. Gotta change the title, you know how it is. Come on. There we go. So yeah, welcome back. We're starting chapter 4 now. So we're about a little less than halfway through the game at this point. They just load up. Come on. There we go. July. 17 calendar. VII Palace in Heimdall. Oh, we're in Heimdall? Oh, I know what's happening soon. Valfane Palace. Valflame Palace. There we go. Imperial Government. Chancellor's Office. And there's Claire.
Negotiations with the Republican government are complete. The possibility of an armed conflict in the Nord Highlands has been successfully averted. However, they did demand that we hand over the mercenaries responsible from the attack as part of their terms.
I suppose that's acceptable. After all, it was a shortcoming on our side that allowed that incident to occur. We should consider this a chance to place Rocksmith in our debt, especially with the trade conference on the horizon.
Yes, sir.
Manipulative bastard.
Though it's regrettable that we were unable to catch the mastermind. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's one of the ringleaders.
Indeed. It seems we'll need to exercise greater caution from now on, if this is what they're capable of. Our next concern is the upcoming summer festival. Ooh. Any thoughts as to the optimal placement of the Ironbloods?
I believe their primary target will be next month's trade conference. I propose posting Lecter to the east and Millium to the west. That leaves me here to take care of the capital.
It's almost like you read my mind. Very well then. I'll leave the preparations to you.
Yes, sir. With all respect, don't be afraid of working me hard, sir. I could run these kinds of logistics in my sleep.
Ha! I am all too aware of how indebted I am to your abilities. That's why I'm leaving the summer festival in your capable hands. Perhaps you may even consider using them as a test.
Please excuse my intrusion, Your Excellency. His Excellency the Governor has arrived and wishes to speak with you.
Ah, show him in.
As you wish, sir.
Coming in. Oh, forgive my intrusion. I didn't realize you had company.
No, it's quite all right. I just finished giving my report. It's wonderful to see you again, Governor.
Likewise. I think it's been, what, 2 months since we last spoke? I'm in your debt for helping out with the security arrangements at last month's commemoration event at City Hall. I'd been looking forward to thanking you in person.
Glad to have been of service. I'll be sure to pass on your thanks to everyone else involved. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
Good work as always, Captain.
It never ceases to amaze me that a woman like that heads up the Ironbloods. Your icy maiden has the provincial armies positively scared stiff.
Competent as she is, she's not the group's primary member. But she and the rest of the Ironbloods continue to do some fine work, especially against those cunning vipers amongst the ranks of the nobility, and the four great houses in particular.
Agreed. But we'll need to stay vigilant.
I'm pleased that you agree, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz.
Oh shit, Marcus is dead.
The feeling's mutual. Chancellor Gilead Osborne.
Gilead.
Of
oh
course,
my.
and that's exactly why I intend to go with him. Next month's conference may be the West Samoria Trade Conference
Here
in
goes one of
name,
the best characters in the game.
but it's far more than that. It's the region's first international conference in modern times. So the discussions won't be limited to economic matters. Regional security and other timely issues are sure to come up.
I see. So that's why all the region's heads of state will be in attendance?
Precisely. President Rocksmith will represent the Republic of Calvert, of course. Prince Albert will be representing the Principality of Ermaferia as its head of state. Crown Princess Claudia will be coming to represent Liberal in place of the Queen. And representing Crossbell State, we have Mayor Croyce and Speaker McDowell.
Oh no.
All of them are either heads of state or their acting representatives.
Meanwhile, Erebonia is sending Chancellor Osborne as a representative of the Imperial government. But Father is the head of state, isn't he?
Indeed, and that's why I'm planning to go as well, even though I'm far from the ideal candidate. The Imperial family needs to be represented to make sure all sides are on equal terms.
You shouldn't be so harsh on yourself. But I think I understand the situation. I feel so ashamed. I shouldn't have to rely on you to educate me about simple politics like this. Recently, I feel as though all my inadequacies have been staring me in the face. I wish every day I had the intelligence and quick-wittedness you possess. And I wonder, am I truly capable of inheriting the throne from Father?
No.
You know, Her Highness Princess Claudia of Liberl once said exactly the same thing.
She did?
As the successor to the throne of Liberl, I've heard that she agonized over whether she was fit to become queen. But eventually, she came to terms with her own inexperience and vowed that she would strive each day to overcome it. And I have no reason to believe that my talented brother cannot do the same.
Olivert, thank you. Your support means a lot to me.
That said, I do think you should spend more of your time living life the way you want to. I don't think anyone would blame you for wanting to indulge your interests once in a while.
I am how I am, I'm afraid. To be honest, I'm a little jealous of how being so open and carefree comes so naturally to you.
Well, I think it'd be less concerning for all involved if you avoided taking after me too much.
Another thing, I sometimes find myself admiring Chancellor Osborne's strong-willed nature as well.
Oh?
Oh.
He was quite forceful in introducing the Imperial Transportation Act last year, despite the opposition's objections. But ever since then, I've heard the number of orbital car accidents has fallen dramatically. I can see why Father trusts him so much.
Well, I wouldn't disagree that was a fine piece of policymaking. The campaign he launched with the help of City Hall was exceptionally well executed. But on the other hand...
Honestly, don't you think it's a little early in the day to be having a stuffy political discussion?
And another one of the best characters in the game.
Alphen?
Oh, have your lessons already finished for the day?
Indeed. They gave us the afternoon off to prepare for the summer festival. But come on, Cedric. You need to stop taking everything so seriously. We're 15. It's far too early for us to be worrying about politics.
But he's gonna be the... What is he, the prince? He kinda has to be a little more worried about politics. Let me actually do something real quick. There, I had to up my mic level a little bit.
Actually, I'm not sure 15 is too early, to be honest.
What you should be concerned about is being more of a man at official parties. Blushing head to toe just from a lady asking you to dance? Shameful. Totally shameful.
Oh, come on. Why do you have to bring that up again?
You know, that did wonders for his popularity. The ladies at that party were swooning left and right. He was playing their maternal instincts like a harp.
Well, I can't deny that. Even some of the men there were fawning over him, saying Cedric was more of a youthful flower than me.
That's kind of creepy.
Surely you're kidding, right?
That reminds me, Alphen. Have you decided on your dance partner for the upcoming...
Yeah.
Oh, my elbow hit my finger. My bad.
Always avoided dancing at official functions.
Curious, are we? Well, I do have someone in mind this time. Although whether I can get him to say yes...
Really?
My. It sounds like you aren't just blowing smoke. The Imperial Chronicle is going to have a field day when they find out.
You're really going to dance with someone? Could it be a son from one of the 4 great houses?
That's for me to know, and you to discover.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
He is a noble, though. I'll give you that much. Oh, that reminds me. Prince Olivert, I have a proposal I'd like to discuss with you. I should open that letter from Reen that came in this morning. I'm almost afraid to think how Her Highness would have reacted if she found this. Dear Miss Schwarzer. Really, Reen? Still Miss Schwarzer? I'm your own sister. What? Reen, why?
She looks pissed. It is now July 17th.
Mid-July.
They were so
Summer
late,
had
just
come to
chill on the
Trista,
bench.
and that meant it was time for us students to dust off our short-sleeved shirts. With months of experience under our belts, we finally found ourselves adjusting to the rigors of our coursework, and it was during those early days of summer, before the heat became well and truly withering, that we saw the start of a uniquely seasonal new lesson.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling I know what it is.
All right, that should be enough of a warm-up. I'm supposed to remind you that swimming classes here are meant to teach you skills relevant to military service. You know, how not to drown if you wind up in the water, how to save others from drowning, CPR, that kind of stuff. In fact, CPR is a pretty vital skill on any battlefield. Reen, Elisa, would you care to give us a demonstration?
Why is it always me? I'm changing the title just to make it more fitting. Other than my bland title I started off with.
Instructor!
In front of everyone?
Come on, on, guys. Just kidding around. Point is, it's still important that you learn how to do it and that you won't hesitate to use it if the need arises. Whether that means locking lips with someone of the same sex or the opposite.
Of course.
Well, it is a skill we can use to save someone's life.
After we've covered that, I'll be timing how long it takes each of you to swim the length of the pool. Will you give me a hand, Laura?
As you wish.
Why is Ring so far ahead?
You're up, Gaius. Ready, and go!
Oh, okay. We're doing. I thought
You're
they
next,
were
Emma.
racing.
Ready, go!
Wow, look at Gaius go!
Yeah, I already used to swim in that lake in the Highlands every summer, so I kind of expected that.
Emma's a lot faster than I thought she'd be, too. Though it's not much her swimming ability that I envy.
What do you... Oh, I get it.
Ring, you don't say that.
You don't need to get it. Anyway, what are you doing just staring at girls in swimsuits?
Damn.
I'm not staring. My eyes are just pointed in that general direction.
Well, any guy would have a hard time taking his eyes off of our class's girls. I'm not even sure who to gawk at first.
Elliot, what the fuck?
I mean, even the other guys are handsome. You're pretty toned yourself, Reen.
Whoa.
You think?
Well, it does look like you put a lot into your exercise and training. As for you, Elliot, I think you're better just the way you are.
Oh, really?
I don't think I want to imagine Elliot all buff and ripped.
There's probably something on DeviantArt with that. Knowing that website.
Hey, what's that on the left side of your chest, Reen? Some kind of scar?
Y'all just noticed that?
Oh, you're right. It's so faint that I hadn't noticed it before.
Oh, that. It's some kind of mark. It's been there as long as I can remember. Don't know how I got it, though.
Wow.
Actually, when I look at it more closely, it looks more like a bunch of little scars all knit together. It makes you look really manly and tough. I kind of wish I had one now.
Seriously?
It really wouldn't suit you. Trust me.
Elliot, you're being sus.
Can't believe we finished with the exact same time. We must be destined to strive against each other forever.
What are you talking about? The only one I was competing against was myself. And even then, I barely put much effort into it.
Well, it's not like I was giving my best either.
These two.
Can we just push him in the pool and just tie cinder blocks to him?
That was refreshing. I wouldn't mind swimming a little longer, actually.
Okay. Laura, are you ready? I'll time your lap.
They turned down a competition too.
Though I doubt I really need to, considering you're in the swimming club.
No, please do.
So Laura's next.
You can tell she's a member of the swimming club. Just look at the way she stands on the block.
Standing.
Ready,
Okay.
and
You
go!
describe it how you want.
Whoa, she's fast. How
God
is she
damn, she's
doing
in
it?
turbo mode.
Impressive.
Whew.
Well done.
Let's see. 20.02 seconds. Not bad at all. All right. I think it's time for me to dive into the mix. Everyone, pick a partner. It's time for a little head-to-head competition.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
If you guys hear snoring, my dog is asleep.
Uh-oh, races.
It appears we've been given a chance to settle this once and for all.
I'm ready when you are.
They're gonna tie. I bet $20 they're going to tie.
I think we'd be a good match, Emma. How about it?
True, our times were pretty close.
How about it, Laura? Want to partner up with me?
Not today, I'm afraid. I wish to challenge Fee this time.
Oh shit.
Me? Laura?
But your times weren't even close.
Well, all right, let's go with that. I guess that leaves me with Reen.
Fuck.
It's your lucky day again!
Wait, why me?
Oh no, Eustace whooped Marcus.
I'm exhausted. You know, this seems like it would be pretty effective as part of a diet plan.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Yeah. There's no way I'm going to win this, is there?
Go easy on me, Gaius.
Same to you.
Oh, yeah, there's a mini game to this.
Go!
Shit. Circle, triangle. Okay, I think I remember. Damn, didn't win. Can I retry? Isn't that a thing? I can.
Ready? Go!
Yes! Oof. AP increased by 3.
I actually won.
Nicely done, Reen.
I'm exhausted.
Oh, okay. Are you both ready?
Not quite. Fee, how about giving it all you've got this time?
Huh? Laura? What if I already did?
I don't think so. I could tell just by watching you. Don't make light of me. Your earlier time was certainly not the best you're capable of.
Well, it's not very polite to your opponent to hold back. This isn't like the battlefields you grew up fighting on. It's a place you can grow and better yourself by challenging others. Deep down, I know you realize that.
Good. Then let us begin.
Here we go. My ass would be starting a bang ring with all the other students.
Looking at them like this, it's obvious how different their builds are.
If build were all that mattered, we would have turned in faster times than either of them.
I imagine the difference lies in their control of their bodies.
Yeah, this'll be one to watch.
Ready? Go!
Oh.
What?
Incredible!
I couldn't tell because of the camera angle who won.
Whoa!
Which of them was first?
It was too close to call.
No, there was a tiny difference. Laura came out ahead on this one.
Having longer arms might have been the deciding factor, even.
Oh, I wish I could have joined in.
Well done.
The same to you. You can do this when you want to, and yet you consistently hold back. Why?
No reason, really? Too much effort, I guess.
It seems we truly cannot find a middle ground.
So close. Oh yeah, we're gonna have side quests again. Let me get the guide. Oh, I didn't read that. My bad. But as everyone knows, when the heat is on and its refreshing power of beer is at its peak. Oh, maybe I should use my free day tomorrow to hit up all the capital's beer gardens. If you're waiting for us to stop you, you're in for a long wait. So do you have some classy gentlemen lined up to go with you, or would you be flying solo? Again. Grr, you had to ask. Anyway, moving on. Your next practical exam is coming up next Wednesday. I'm sure you're already used to them by now, but make sure you're ready. Yes, instructor. That means next weekend will be our field study then. Feels like we just got done with our last one. Oh, if we're tied up next weekend, I guess I can't go to the capital for the summer festival this year. What summer festival? It's a seasonal holiday, kind of. Most of major cities in Arbonia celebrate in June. I've heard it's actually an old animistic festival that the Septine Church adopted. What is some of these words? Ah, I see. We actually do have a similar festival in Nord. Though it's only celebrated in June, why does the capital wait till July? I thought I pressed X. You know, I've always wondered about that too. Does anyone actually know? The standards for teaching just aren't what they used to be. I believe it has something to do with the War of the Lions, though beyond that, that's correct. July is the month where Emperor Dracols brought an end to the Civil War. Because of that, the festival was held a month late, alongside the celebrations of the war's end. Huh. Interesting. Actually, I think Instructor Thomas was talking about that one time. But it seems like he was just going to babble on forever, so I managed to worm my way out of that conversation. Well, can't say I blame you. If you let him, he can go on about history all day. He doesn't know when to shut up. Anyway, make sure you don't let the heat sap your strength. Though I'm sure our miracle worker maid will whip up a massive meal to keep us energized. It really does seem like she and Sharon have some type of history together. I'd bet my mirror on it. Sharon always plays innocent whenever I ask her about it, though. Well, that about does it for homeroom. If you do the honors, Machias. Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow. Fee? I'm going after her, okay? Thanks. Damn, my dog's sleeping. I get you're tired, but can you not snore next to my headset, pretty much? Do you think you could maybe a little more effort to get along with her? You are her senior, after all. I'm aware of that. However, looks like those two are getting along the same as ever. They seem to be arguing after the race in the swim course, too. I heard the group's last field study score was middling as well. It's true, they were like that the entire trip. Is there nothing we can do to smooth things out between them, Rain? Well, I'd love to do something for them, if I could, but... Huh? Why me? Well, you just seem good at this thing, real natural. And besides, you're the well-intentioned mark who got duped into running errands for the student council. It's not like that I do anything major for them. What's wrong, Elliot? Sorry, what were you saying? Alright, I have to agree with Rain, I think you're the best one for this job. I mean, it was thanks to you that Eustace and Marcus became buddies. Who the hell became buddies? You must be sniffing roses in the Garden of Delusions if you think I'm a friend of his. You both say that, but you're totally on the same wavelength. Anyway, hate to dish and dash, but I got a club meeting to get to. Oh yeah, wind orchestra, right? I should be on my way as well. Actually, I've got a club meeting to attend myself. I'll catch you all later then. Damn, Rain's the only one not in that club. They need class 7 uniform. Yeah, I know how to change costumes. I mean, shit. I would wear that shirt. Looks pretty badass. Let me see something. Cause you already know there's new character profiles. First up, I gotta go to the lobby. Hello, Sharon. Good day, Master Rain. Oh, hello, Sharon. What brings you here? One of my duties is to fulfill some of the Chairman's Board of Directors' related work on her behalf. I was in the process of doing just that. Wow, I knew you were skilled about helping out with things like that are so tangential. Like, it's really something else. Where do these people learn these words? They were merely a simple tasks, that's all. The Chairman rarely finds the time to visit, and as such, he often requests that I come along in their stead. That's Sharon for you, showing off her own superhuman accomplishments. I believe I just got a character note for that. Let me see what else can I do. Let me head to the student union. I head up here. Literature. System. Yes, it is. I told you my brother graduated from here, right? He was actually the one who started this club. But I didn't come to this academy just to follow his footsteps or anything. I enrolled here since Trista has so many great spots to fish. Can't say that other schools. He literally came to a military academy for fishing. Okay then. Let's see what else do I have to do. Oh, there's some scenes. Okay. I got right here. Oh, hi bot. Goodbye bot. Another one. Wow. 2 in a row. Is that Ellie hanging out with Instructor Neidhart? That took longer than I expected. I had preparations to make for tomorrow, so I'm afraid I'll have to excuse myself. Oh, of course. Sorry to keep you. Whew. Hey, Elliot. Oh, sorry, Rain. Didn't see you there. No worries. I was surprised to see you and Instructor Neidhart together. What are you guys talking about? You know, just stuff. Oh, that reminds me. I really need to get back to the club right now. See you later. Well, that was weird. Doesn't seem like they were talking about anything too important, though. Where's the next scene? Alright. This is the only reason I use the guide, so I can find stuff like this. Okay, why is Vincent up here? This isn't even a scene I just want to see. Summer. What a marvelous season. 'Tis the season which awakens my pathos and passion. It's a vessel called out to play by the sun itself. Pressed by these lovely young maidens seeking refreshment in the pool over there. Your ability to draw connections between such unrelated concepts is truly awe-inspiring, Master Vincent. Sarifa, please, such flattery is unnecessary. So, what, is he just staring at the pool? Hi, Fee. What are you up to? Fee, what are you doing up here? Earth to Fee. This is your commander speaking. Do you read me? Oh, Rain, didn't notice you. Were you lost in thought or something? Never seen you not notice someone talking to you. Don't worry about it. Leave me alone for a bit. Sure, sorry about that. She definitely has something on her mind. But if she asks to be left alone, there's not a whole lot I can do for her now. Damn, didn't even say please, you just said fuck off. She just said fuck off. Head to the gym. Where is she? There she is. Yep, Laura has a scene. Your kicks were completely wrong, Monica. How many times must I repeat myself before you understand? I'm so sorry. I'll do it right this time. This does not seem like Laura. You'll have to forgive me. I'm afraid my poor teaching is at fault. Please excuse me for a moment. Would you mind practicing on your own for a while? Sure. Laura, is everything okay? I'm very sorry you had to see that. It seems I still have a ways to go myself. Laura, she really has been off lately. That was it? Let's head up to the academy field. Oh. I know, but still. I wasn't expecting a cutscene. I could swear I just heard someone talking. I don't know. He didn't show the potential while we were in Nord. Ugh, I knew I should have come with you. Seems pretty likely he's a key. But... hang on. Huh? That voice sounds familiar. Who's there? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Huh? Oh, Emma, it's you. Wait, isn't that a black cat? Rain? How long have you been there? Oh, I just was passing by when I heard voices, so I started wondering where they were coming from. Wait. You were talking to someone, right? Where'd they go? Well... like Bob. I was talking to a friend with my Arcus. That communication functionality sure is convenient, isn't it? You know it. Sorry I interrupted you then. I'll get out of your way if you want to call them back. It's alright, we just finished just talking anyway. There's nothing you need to worry about, nothing at all. Okay, if you say so. Still, you really don't know. You really do know that cat then. Wait, it's not your cat, is it? No, it's not quite like that. If she says anything, she's like my supervisor. Cat is? Sorry, I meant friend. Yes, the two of us have a real connection. When I first came to the academy, we kept running into each other. After a few offerings of milk and cheese, we eventually struck up a friendship. So that's how it was, huh? She seemed pretty well behaved today. I take it she's in a good mood. Certainly seems that way, doesn't it? There we go. Anyway, I'm sure her owner's interested must be getting worried, so I should take her back there. After all, it might cause some trouble if the instructors found out Academy on grounds. Oh right, I don't think anyone would actually care. Oh, Emma. Yes? What is it? You wouldn't happen to know her name, would you? If she's interested, I'm sure they named her. Oh yes, you're right. Her name is Celine. So that's her name. Celine, huh? It's got a nice ring to it. She has such a shiny, silky fur, it really suits her. As her tail starts wagging. Well, at least you know she was a female. I've been wondering up until tonight. I thought the bow would have gave it away. I don't know. There were some weird people out there. Alright, Celine, let's get you home. Wish I could get her to get cozy up to me like that. Next time I see her around, I should give her some fresh milk. Do I even have fresh milk? Hang on, let me see if I can get... Actually, it'll be here. Oh, I do. I have a lot of it. Like, I don't know why I would need that much milk. But hey, I am not one to judge. So I just need to head to the dorm. Hugo and Becky, once again. I cannot believe you're going to the summer festival. Another shops will be holding sales and running promotions, so I can only imagine I'll learn a thing or two. Now, Becky, how would you like to come along with me? Ooh. Should I go back to the dormitory? Yes.
I guess there are cicadas around Trista, too. When I hear them, I always feel like that's when summer's really arrived.
Retiring for the day, Schwarzer?
Instructor Neidhart.
Instructor Neidhart?
I just said that, Rain.
Yes. Are you heading out too?
Indeed. I have some business to take care of with my division, so I'll be returning there tomorrow. With that on the agenda, I thought it wise to finish the day's work early.
Your division? Oh, yeah. You were sent here by the Imperial Army, right?
Correct. Though because of that, it's difficult to keep a regular schedule here. Anyway, while I'm here, I want to acknowledge the work you did during your field study last month.
You mean that incident in Nord?
The same. Reading the Army's report, it seemed that armed conflict with the Republican Army was a real possibility. While the Intelligence Division no doubt had a hand in resolving the conflict, you and the other members of your group played an integral part in averting a war. You deserve credit for that.
Oh, look who can be nice.
Thanks. You haven't been able to find out anything more about that man with the glasses, have you?
The one who hired the mercenaries and introduced himself as Gideon? Regrettably not. The Intelligence Division is looking into his identity, but they don't appear to have found anything yet. Personally, I wouldn't be at all surprised if they had discovered something already, but chose not to share it with us.
Probably. No Lecter.
I see.
Schwarzer, I'll be the first to admit you performed admirably out there.
I hear a butt coming.
But I assume you're aware that luck played a large part in your success?
There is.
Well,
Reading your report, the number of arbitrary decisions stood out to me. For an army to function, its members need to work together as a group, united under the will of its commander. As an organization, it can't perform at its best if its members disregard authority and act on instinct. You've already been over this in class, I believe?
Yes, Instructor. I realize now that our actions in Nord were rash, but they made things harder for the Lieutenant General. If it wasn't for our inexperience, we might have been able to capture the man with the glasses too.
If you understand that, I have nothing further to say on the matter. It's not my intent to belittle your efforts. Your report indicates that you were forced to make a number of split-second decisions. I'm not suggesting that there's no place for flexibility and independent thought in an organization like the Army, but it's vital for you to understand the reasoning behind and importance of that structure, and to respect it.
Yes, instructor.
Teaching cadets to respect and work within that system should be the job of their class's instructor.
Well, instructor is Sarah.
Though considering her background, I was foolish to expect that of her.
There we go.
Her? You're talking about Instructor Sarah?
Indeed. Granted, she's quite skilled, but she lacks the disposition and diligence of a soldier. I understand she didn't come from an Army background, but with her position, one would hope she would pick up on the basics.
Oh. So, do you know what Instructor Sarah did before she became an instructor here?
Oh? Is she keeping mum about that? I just assumed you were already aware. Before she came to Thor's, Sarah was...
It's not very becoming of a gentleman to go around broadcasting a lady's secrets, you know.
Oh, shit. Hey, Sarah.
Instructor Sarah.
Instructor Valentine.
I totally understand where you're coming from. You meet a beautiful, captivating lady and you want to know more. But don't let hard-headed officer types like our friend here rub off on you too much. Got it? You always play by the rules, and you'll find yourself in a jam someday when you encounter people who don't.
Instructor?
You're one to talk. I hardly think a capricious instructor who leaves everything to chance is capable of guiding our cadets to greatness.
Well, of course I couldn't do a better job than the ace of the 4th Armored Division. Or was that the Provincial Army? I mean, you've got the whole tradition and status are everything mindset down pat.
These two really don't seem to get along. First Sharon, now Instructor Neidhart. Instructor Sarah almost seems like she's spoiling for a fight.
Who do we have here? Well, if it isn't Instructor Sarah and Instructor Neidhart.
Run, Reen, run!
Uh-oh.
Instructor Thomas?
And young Reen is with you too? Simply marvelous. It looks like you're having a downright jolly time. Would you mind if I joined you?
I'm not sure that would be...
Actually, I was just leaving. Come along, Reen. We need to hurry back to the dorms now.
We do?
Oh, but while we're all together like this, what say we have a few drinks together and enjoy some quality faculty bonding time? I heard the two of you really know how to hold your liquor.
I'm afraid I really must...
I've actually just been hit with the overwhelming urge to drink alone in my room tonight.
Now, there's no need to be shy. We're all friends here. Oh, I know. Why don't you come along with us, Reen?
I'm good. I have a thing with a thing.
We can't float a beer your way quite yet, but I'd be happy to treat you to something else.
No, it's quite all right. You teachers are always so busy, I'd hate to get in the way of your quality bonding time.
Good job, Reen.
So, if you'll excuse me, I'll be sure to let Sharon know that you're having dinner out tonight, Instructor.
No, Reen, well, wait! What kind of heartless monster are you? Get back here, Reen Schwarzer!
Well, shall we be off?
I couldn't possibly. I need to depart early tomorrow morning, so I really must insist.
Oh, Reen's so gonna get in trouble for that. Chapter 4, A Midsummer's Revels. Let's go hang on the dormitory and talk to some people. Alright. Elliot 206 has no one in it. Damn, oh, there's Elliot. I have to admit, I'm a little sad I won't be able to go to this year's summer festival. Since I grew up in Heimdall, I looked forward to it every summer. That and what? Just forget I said anything. Ooh, I didn't get the mute in time for that. My bad. Let's go just talk to Machias, even though I really don't want to. Good evening, Rain. Hey there, Machias. Still studying, huh? That's great, but make sure you call at night before it gets too late. Don't worry, I will. Once it starts getting warmer, it'll probably be easier to focus on studying during the mornings and evenings. That's why I figured it'd be a good idea to start easing myself into a new studying hours right now. I see. Looking around, I can't help but to be impressed by how nice and tidy your room is. I guess that shouldn't be a surprise though. You've always seemed like the type to keep everything in its place. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Of course. Well, it's just easier to concentrate in a clean room. You should keep yours in order too. A clean room is a relaxing place. Yeah, I should probably take your advice to heart there. He really is fucking organized. Look at all this. He even has a chest that already has pieces moved. Who's he playing with? Himself? What are you up to, Eustace? Cleaning my horse riding gear. It got dirtier than I expected while I was out riding the highway today. Well, at least it looks like you're having fun in the riding club. I can understand that though. Riding those horses in North Highlands on a field site felt fantastic. It really did. If we ever had the opportunity to do so again, I certainly wouldn't complain. My man Gaius over here doing the blank canvas art. What are you drawing, Gaius? I came up with a great idea for painting on a field site last month. It's called Blank. I'm in the middle of roughing out the composition for it at the moment. Nice, I look forward to seeing the finished piece. Sorry to say, this one's going to take me a while. I have plenty of other projects to work on too, so I'm planning on doing this painting at a nice relaxed pace. Don't worry, I plan on showing you all when it's done, so I hope you'll look forward to it. Sounds good to me. I doubt that's going to work. Because it's blank. Right, 302. I think this was Elisa's? Yep. It definitely feels like summer's here now that we started swimming lessons have started. Oh, swimming lessons have started. I was thinking about going to the boutique tomorrow to buy some new clothes, but I don't know if I should. Almost always in uniform, so there probably isn't much point. Or some of the uniforms are fairly comfortable too. Guess I shouldn't buy trendy clothes if I want the chance to wear them. It's logical, but still disappointing. 305, that is Fee. Oh, Rain. You okay, Fee? You were kind of spacing out there. I'm fine. Do you need something? Not really, I just want... Wait, what are you saying on? Weapons, explosives, all the good stuff. Whoa, just be careful with those. I know how to handle them. That's probably a bad thing, though. Nothing. I'm going to sleep. Night. Yeah, good night. Oh, so she's sharpening the blades or something? I don't know how the weapon works. Laura isn't here. Is Emma here? Yep. Good evening, Rain. Evening, Emma. Say, aren't those cards kind of the people use for fortune telling? That's right. They're called tarot cards. Why is my voice cracking? I'm nearly 20 years old. Why is my voice cracking? Alright then. My grandmother taught me how to use them. Girls really seem to be into that fortune telling stuff, huh? Well, how are you about to read my fortune? Just something simple is fine, of course. Something simple, let's go with this then. Emma thoroughly shuffled the cards, then picked one. The Wheel of Fortune in an upright position. This card represents chance, change, and turning points in life. So a general reading would suggest you're pushing a major turning point in life. Huh. That's a bit vague, isn't it? Sorry, I'm still learning to find out points of reading cards. Oh, I read that. I am rather curious about this result, though. Oh. So, since Laura is in her room, should be down in the lobby? Oh, let's see. There's Sarah. I'm back! Whew, it's been a while since I got this plastered. Don't tell me you and Instructor Neihart are trying to outdrink each other. Of course not. You hardly drank anything. Now, Instructor Thomas, though, wow! You should see him drain those beers. I did my best to rise to the challenge, of course, but he just kept chugging away. It's like the booze didn't even faze him. Well, knowing you, I'm sure you're able to shake off after a good night's rest. Really, though, have you ever thought about drinking maybe in moderation? I think I've heard it a lot before, a long time ago. I'm not sure what she thinks I'm talking about, but I doubt it's actually what I said. No, that's Sharon. Where's Laura? Lady Sarah returned a few moments ago. Master Neihart was even such a gentleman to escort her back. I see. Yes, it does take a gentleman to escort a stone-dead drunk back home after he's plain busy himself. It would seem that Lady Sarah had an enjoyable evening with her co-workers. I wouldn't be opposed to the idea of joining them sometime should opportunity present itself. I get the feeling she's placed on a list of monster drinkers. I get that feeling too. Well, apparently Laura's not even here, so... Seriously, why the fuck is my voice cracking? Dun 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 dun. Free day. Which means quest. Snapped. Rumor has it the first shooter in the photography club, who shall remain nameless, Rex, has been taking pictures of people without their permission and selling them to other students. If this is true, I need to make him stop for his own good and everyone else's. If you are willing to assist me, please come to photography club room, Fidelio. I've known this boy since we were kids, but I have no idea what's on his mind lately. To be honest, I'm a bit worried. Would someone be able to give me some advice on how to handle this? I'll be in the upper class dormitory if you can help. This month I'd like class 7 to simply relax and enjoy themselves. That, of course, was a joke. Please delve deeper into the old schoolhouse and report back to me. You may begin when you're ready, but be ready for anything. Well, these requests, they didn't sure hold back the quest this time. Looks like the only must-do thing is exploring the schoolhouse again now. Guess I'll start figuring out which one should take care of it. The old schoolhouse can wait later. This is the first free day I've had since we switched over to summer uniforms. If I get higher later, but it's nice right now, so I might as well get the show rolling. Alright, let's start. I got 3 hangout points. Let me see, what are my side quests? We hit the photography club room, huh? Let's head up here. Actually, I think there's a bunch of, what is it? Oh yeah, new character profiles I can do. So I need to head to, well, I had to go here anyway, so soon you. Hi, Crow. Man, if only we could bet on the races, I'd be rolling out here with all my weave and Mira. Watching them is fun enough, but it's not the same with cash on the line, you know what I mean? We'll just have to deal with it. Rules are rules, unfortunately. But speaking of, I read something very interesting in the magazine the other day. Interesting, you say? I'm all ears. Stop gambling. Do I have to update any of this? No. I had no tier bombs. Wow. I also need to get more of these. Exchange. I can buy 10, I'll just do 6. Who will Princess Alpha dance with? Oh no. I kinda wanna read that. Time for Heimdall Summer Festival, traditionally held a month later than the festivals in each of the nation's provinces, is almost upon us. A number of ceremonial events shall take place this year, but this summer festival, Prince Oliver, Crown Prince Cedric, and Princess Alphen will attend, rather than His Majesty the Emperor. I can't believe that Princess Alphen will be making an appearance for the first time, was the excited reaction for one female student who attends the academy in the capital. She ranks the princess as a favorite royal of all. Princess Oliver's intention is to take part of the official functions and also meet with rejoicing. The attendance, along with the usual appearance of Crown Prince Cedric, is sure to make this year a festival to remember. Furthermore, Princess Alpha is expected to attend the garden party, partake in dancing on the official occasion for the first time. Considering her popularity, just who will be chosen as her dance partner is gaining rather significant interest. So as we find out, we'll be sure to pray it. That's stuff about Nord. Actually, were we mentioned? No. That's fucked. And something about Via called Tilde. Alright. Well, that's fucked. You got any new... What's up? Oh, sorry. Gotta go up here. Because Toa has a new character profile.
Oh, Reen, did you get the request list?
I was expecting voice acting. I sure did. I'm actually working through it right now.
Glad to hear it. I was half asleep on my way to the academy this morning, so I wasn't totally sure if I'd put them in your mailbox or not. I take my work home all the time, but the sleep deprivation is really starting to get to me.
Wait, you're saying you deliver them personally first thing in the morning?
That's right. I dropped them off on my way to the academy.
On your way? Or Dorm is anything but on your way to the academy from yours. It's the opposite direction. I had no idea you were going through all that, going that far out for me.
Oh, it's really no problem. You're always helping us out, so it's the least I can do. Well then, good luck today.
Thanks. I still feel bad making a go out of the way for me. I have to work extra to make up for it. I wasn't expecting to have voice acting. I need to head to the courtyard now. There she is. Hi, Edel. Although we mainly focus on flowers here, we also grow a few vegetables. My personal favorites are those acerbic tomatoes. Few things taste better than a big, bitter bite of tomato. Alright then. Next up, I gotta go talk to George. Hey Angie, what are your plans for the summer festival? Heard your dad told you to attend the garden party this year. He'd be a fool to assume I'd ever go along with that. There's no way I'm wasting my time wearing a frilly dress and hobnobbing with all those high society idiots. Hitting the stalls with you and Toa would be a million times more fun. That's the Angie I know. Now I head to the gym. Where is this person? I think it's... Where is she? She's not even here. What? The guide's wrong. It's a gymnasium, second floor. I'm on the gym, and it says the second floor. Did they perhaps get it wrong? She's right here! Both Patrick and Alan have been unfocused these days. Perhaps I need to give them a little more motivation. Oh, that's the evening. I was fucking up. That was on me. Alright, photography club. So, student union. So I'm pretty much going to do the 2 side quests and I'll do the building for tomorrow. Photography club. Lucy Fidello, you sent in a request about the photography club to this new council, right? Yeah, that's me. I'm actually head of photography club. Isn't you a first year helping out the student council? I suppose that makes you the Reen I've heard about. Guilty as charged. I believe you requested something about an issue with a first year club member? That's right. I was hoping I could handle it on my own, but it's becoming less and less likely. I really do want Rex to stop, though, so will you be able to lend a hand? Of course. Let's get him. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Like I said, the matter I want to discuss with you concerns a first year by the name of Rex. Apparently, he's taking pictures of inappropriate photographs of girls without their permission. And to make matters worse, he's been exchanging them in shady deals with some of the other boys at the academy. Well, that definitely sounds pretty sketchy. In fact, it sounds like a blatant violation of the academy's rules. Indeed it does. I'm not sure what kind of photographs they are or what he's exchanging them for, but the fact he's violating the rules of the academy is clear. If he keeps it up, I won't be surprised if he ends up suspended or even expelled. That's why I want to stop him before it's too late. That's true. He's practically doomed if the instructors or girls themselves find out about this. Speaking of, have you held discussing this Rex privately? I've asked about it a few times in passing, but he's always plays innocent. I assume he thinks it's safe to continue as long as he doesn't get caught in the act. I see. In that case, let's catch him in the act, bust him while he's exchanging his photos. We shouldn't have to come to this, but I don't think we have any other choice. But a word of warning, he's been extremely vigilant lately. I think I might have raised the issue with him one too many times and put him on guard. Which is why I'm asking you to catch him for me. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Rex and I might be in different social classes, but I still see us as friends who share mutual trust. All I want for him is to understand what he's doing and stop. But it does make me sad it's come to this. We'll just have to hope that catching him in the act will give us a chance to show him what he's doing wrong. Suppose you're right. Either way, he seems to have a number of prearranged spots where he conducts these deals. We managed to work out 2 of them so far. The first one is behind the storage building in the field, and the other is near the old schoolhouse. Those spots do seem secluded enough to get away with some shady business. He has a good eye for these things. You all want to be careful when trying to get near him, though. He has a knack for sensing danger. Tread very lightly. Keep that in mind. Anyway, I'll start looking for him in the 2 spots you mentioned. Time to get this bastard. Come on, Rex, where are you? Oh man, this picture's great. Rex, you're an artist, a genius even. Haha, I don't mean to brag, but you're right. I'm totally a genius. Found him. Looks like Fidello hit the nail right on the head. Now as you can see the deal go down. So have you got the goods? Of course, man. I brought you some top quality stuff. Now we're talking. Let's get... Hold up. What's going on, Rex? Don't tell me it's Fidello guy again. Nah, not him. Just a feeling. Let's split for now. We'll meet back up at Area B. Got it? Got it. Why do you get so quiet all of a sudden? What the? They're gone. Wait, do you sense I was here and run away? Sure seems that way. Where are these boxes by the looks of it? This is what Fidello meant by him being really good at sensing danger. It'll be a tough one to catch. It's not going to happen if I waste my time staying around here though. Better find out where he went. Let's see, didn't he say it was the old schoolhouse? Hey you! Oh, hey Patrick. I see you're hard at work again as student council's errand boy. I can hardly imagine what fitting role for the ringleader of a class of misfits. You almost seemed kinda down after last month, like you regretted what you said. Looks like we're back to the old Patrick again. What are you smiling about? Hope you're not expecting an apology for what I said last month, because you'll be waiting a long time. I admit, losing my composure like that wasn't befitting of my status as a member of nobility, but yeah, I get it. I don't feel bent out of shape about it, so let's just put it behind us, okay? Trying to feign nonchalantness, aren't you? Always have to be the cool one, don't you, Sorcerer? No matter. I'll leave you to take care of the menial chores you've been saddled with today. I have no intention of letting you get to the better of me again, in the classroom or in combat, so be ready. What was that all about? I guess that means he really has been drilling what happened last month this whole time. Maybe it's not half bad after all. Head to the old schoolhouse. Yep, he's here. There he is, the same guy with before with him too. Shows the pictures on hands. Now would be the time to ask. Sorry, do you have a minute? Who's that? Have you got a new customer? No, I'm pretty sure that's Rain from Class 7. You know, the guy who's always talking about the student council? Yeah, I'm just about closing the deal too. Might have been the one you noticed earlier then. Oh shit. No doubt about it. I can't see because of the things in the way. And he's headed straight for us. We couldn't see the stash though. What are you going to do? He's already pretty close. Don't worry, I got a plan to make out here alive. Me at point C. You ready? Yeah. I got some questions for you too. Whoa, what are you doing in there? Revealing swimsuit, Lisa. Oh wow. Elisa. Rain. Really? My man. Elisa, why was she... There you go. Son of a... It's already gone. Well, they're fast if nothing else. They got me good this time. Oldest trick in the book. Didn't seem like they finished their trade though. I was just about mentioning the Fidel place mentioned, so it seems they have another spot. The one place where no one will find them. Maybe like a building that's not used very often. Better start searching then. That would probably be Would be the gym? No. The auditorium. Maybe. The auditorium is open. Maybe he's found his way in here. It looks like he has. What up, fuckers? Nice, I'll take this one. Well, it was a pleasure doing business with you. God, seriously? Again? Okay, gotta go later. Wait up, Rex! Okay, hand it over. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that you shouldn't have that photo. Guess I'm sunk. Fine, here you go. Let me confiscate the offending photo. It's a picture of Toa. Is this President Toa? I'm a big fan, alright? But you got a problem with that? Not exactly. I wasn't really sure what to expect. I heard Rex was talking about inappropriate photos, but this is just a picture of her working like she always does. Isn't it great? It's Toa in her natural habitat. How can your heart not melt when you see that sweet look of determination? Seeing a picture like this is art, and you can't deny that Rex is a master of his craft. Can you? Can you? Well, I really can't. We still took his photo without permission, so... Yeah, I figured as much. That's why I handed it over. Are you sure you won't be standing here talking to me while Rex gets away? Yeah, good point. Can't tell if he's still somewhere in the auditorium, though. Seems like he's planning on hiding out in here, hoping I'll leave. I have some bad news for you, Rex. Either way, I better not catch you buying any candid photos again. Got it? Yeah, got it. Alright. Set up here. Oh, there he is. Dead end, huh? Hey, Rex. Sorry, Rex. It's over. There's nowhere to run. Just come quietly and brace for the lecture from Fidelio. How'd you even think to look up here? Common sense? You know, just saying. Alright, the game's up, Rex. Hand over the photos you've taken without permission. And don't even think about holding the photo cords you used to take them. Fine, this is all I got left though. So I took the photographs and photo cords from Rex. Wow, they're really remarkably varied, aren't they? And it looks like you do even more on your photo cords too. Well, yeah. These are really nice photos though. I'm surprised. So am I. They're all very characteristic of the girls featured in them. They really convey each girl's individual charms. So you like them too then? They're beautiful photographs, I'll give you that. So it doesn't change the fact they were taken without the girl's permission. Doesn't matter how well the photo is taken if the subject doesn't want to be photographed. So you understand what I'm trying to say here, don't you? I guess, yeah. By the way, we heard you exchanging them with some other students. That's right, I'm afraid when they asked you to give us whatever you traded for too. Fine. Rex handed Fidelio a magazine. It's full of pictures of girls. At least we doesn't sell them from Mira. So now, what happens to me? The photos were too risque, I was going to tell you to leave the club. I think I knew just the way to put it all behind us. So I tore up the photographs and put the cords under a bright light, utterly destroying the photographs on it. No! All my hard work, all my blood, my sweat, tears! Compared to having the instructors find out what you were doing, this is a cakewalk. Well, that's true. Not anyone other than Fidelio would have forgiven me for what I did either. Well, you're a top-notch photographer after all. They do great things if you put your mind to it. You really think so? I'm sorry to come into the club for a while. As long as you... That's my dog. Stop. As long as you realize what you did was wrong, I have no intention of harping on the matter any further. Looks like everything's okay between them now. That's a relief. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you to stop taking pictures of girls, but make sure you get the permission in the future, okay? I'm sure the photographs you take will turn out even better that way. Okay. Oh, there goes that quest. Oh, great. It was a hidden quest. Alright, first I gotta talk to Bridget. This is the main one. Really? I can't go to the Academy front gate. You should just be able to go to the dormitories. That's some bullshit. Bridget. You're Bridget from class 2, right? If so, I'm here to help you with the request that you sent into the student council. That's me, alright. And you're Rain from class 7. Now that we established that we know each other, let's get down to business. Can you get started right now? I sure can. Ask away. Phew. Thank you. So you wrote that you're having some issues with your childhood friend. That's right, Alan from class 4, to be specific. We're from the same town and used to go to Sunday school together. I ended up having to leave the school though, and never saw him again after that. I was so happy to run into him again here, but I studied so much that, let's see where this is going. You're an upper class student though, aren't you? Surprised you try to friends with someone who, well, isn't. What, is it that weird? I wouldn't say it's weird, but it's pretty rare, isn't it? Well, it's true that nobles and commoners don't have many opportunities to interact with each other in Erebonia. I'm just the daughter of a baron though, so our family isn't all that influential. My father was never one to put much points on social standing either. He let me attend Sunday school on my own since it was close enough to home. That would explain it. Guess her dad's kind of like mine. So what exactly would you like me to do? You said you weren't sure about what he was thinking? I'm not sure why, but Alan's been doing everything he can to avoid me since we met up here again. He just gives me the cold shoulder whenever I try to speak to him too. That's not good. Any idea why he might be acting like this? Not at all. This is why I'm so worried. I haven't done anything that could have offended him in the few times we've talked. Oh. It's not like we've had some grudge from when we were younger either. We got along so well back then, we used to play each other all the time. It would be one thing if you're trying to avoid me, but you're trying to train me like I'm some sort of nuisance. Oh. As far as I can tell, something seems to be happening to him at the fencing club. Those can definitely be related. Either way, it seems like the quickest solution to ask Alan himself. Slow down for a sec. Don't worry, I'm not just gonna walk right up to him and ask him directly. But he might be more than willing to open up to another guy about it. I'll go talk to him and figure out what's going through his head. Well then, thank you. Okay, I better find him. Actually, before I do you know if he'll be at the fencing club today? Most likely, yes. You'll probably find him in the training hall. Got it. Before you go, Reen, please promise me you'll tell me everything you managed to get out of him. If I'm to blame here, I'd rather know. Please don't hide that from me. I won't. I promise. Back to the academy. Actually, who all can I hang out with now that I think about it? Fee, Eustace, Emma, Lisa, Sarah, Gaius, and Machias. I think about who I'm going to. I have an idea of who I'm going to hang out with. Excuse me, I'm looking for a guy named Alan. He's supposed to be a member of this club, but is he off today or something? Not with my permission, at least. He didn't even mention he'd be out today. Oh. In other words, he's skipping practice. Got a feeling I know where he is, though. Let's see. What exactly are you thinking? I checked the field if I was you. Unlike Patrick, Alan actually cares about this club. Chances are he's skipping practice so he can train on his own. But, well then, now that you mention it, Patrick isn't here either. That's not really an excuse, but I find it hard to blame him after what happened. So think of it, what happened here last month? I only heard rumors. We're not dig that stuff up, but both of them were skipping today, so what the hell. Truth is, Alan and Patrick faced off last month. Patrick, being a slimy little scumbag he is, made a show of holding back and still beat Alan down. It was humiliating, crushed all of Alan's confidence right out of him. I don't doubt it. That's why I'm letting him off easy right now. I'd like to see him bounce back from this though. Tell you what, if you manage to get some business to Alan, do us a favor and tell him to drop by. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but we appreciate it. Of course. I'm sure I'll get a chance to tell him if I get to tell him if I have the chance. Alright, Academy Field time. Alan? That is such bad form. You're the guy from class 7, right? You have some business with me or something? No, nothing like that. I saw you training out here and I was pretty impressed, that's all. That said, you seem a little hesitant and it's getting away with your form. What makes you think you can just show up and criticize me? Is it because you're a noble? Yeah, that's what I heard about you. Should a high mighty noble like me even talk to such a little, like you should even talk to a little commoner like me? Or do you get a pass when it's condescension? That stuff never really bothered me. Since this guy's a noble-shaped chip on his shoulder. Putting our baggage aside for now, you think you came out to train, didn't you? How about you join me for a while? Me? Train with you? Yeah, there's a chance to practice in a way you normally wouldn't. I'm sure you would find it beneficial. What do you say? Well, I don't know what you're playing, but if it makes me stronger, then I'm on board. I wouldn't say no some big fancy noble took out of his time of his busy day to ask me anyway. Okay, let's get everything ready. I wonder if Instructor Sarah let me borrow one of those combat shells. Ring called Instructor Sarah. She gave him permission to use the shell. You guys use this thing class 7, right? Are we seriously gonna fight it? Looks a little intimidating, but it's great training, I promise. I'll take point for now, so feel to attack it as often as you like. But, right.
Bring it on!
He has no EP and is half CP. Wow. Alan deals a finishing blow, and Alan is conscious and a battle.
Alright, let's do this!
Motivate. Alan, that sucked.
See? My turn. Ta! Go. There. Ta!
Damn. You missed me. He's paralyzed with no arts. Come on, Alan. You can't be that useless.
My turn. There. Ta!
God, this would be so much better if someone else joined. I can't link either. He missed. Okay, Alan, please tell me you have something that can cancel. You don't. Whoa, that did a lot of damage to me. Come on, Alan.
Yep. My turn. All right, let's...
Here we go again.
Go! My turn.
You're... Seriously, why couldn't I have like one of the class 7 here with helping me? And he's dead.
Go!
Why are you so useless, Alan?
Go!
And he dies again.
My turn. Here we go. There. Yep. Here we go. There.
God, Alan. Seriously.
My turn.
Alan! What the fuck?
Not yet. My turn.
Alright, let's just go. Whoop. thing is, I can't use the S brake because I need him to live.
My turn. There.
Because Alan has hit the last one. There we go. Please give me XP for that. Make that worth it. Did we win? You bet we did. Not surprising after your last attack of yours. That was a sight to behold. Thanks. I feel like I've gotten my confidence back now. At least a little bit of it. Good to hear. What's the matter? Oh, I feel kind of bad about all this flack I gave you earlier. That's all. I mean, you know, all the high and mighty noble stuff. Oh, don't worry about that. But is that the reason you got caught so up to that? Oh, so caught up in that? It's embarrassing to say out loud, but envy, I guess. We used to be awful at almost everything I did. Sports, studying, anything you can think of. Still am, really. But there's Noble who's basically my opposite. She would try anything and do it flawlessly. I was always so frustrated by that. All I ever wanted to do was be her equal. No matter what I did, I couldn't manage it. That's a pretty lame reason, isn't it? No, not at all. But that's nobody talking about. It's Bridget, isn't it? How did you know? Sorry, I guess it's time to come clean. Rain told Ally about Bridget's request. So that's how she felt. Now that I think about it, I've really been acting like a jerk. In your defense, I sort of understand why you acted that way. Nobody wants to show their weakness to someone they look up to. It's not that I look up to her so much as I want her to just look at me. Aw, you in love. Aw, leave me by. Got nothing, forget I said anything. Ah, so that's the way it is. Anyway, so Rain can see how other people relationships, but can't realize, okay, Rain, you're definitely the enemy protagonist. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, that's what she sent you here for. I could talk to her. I sent her a personal apology for being so mean to her lately. She needs to know that my issue was with myself, not her. In fact, I'll do that right now. That's a relief. Hope you two can smooth things over. Me too. Thank you for all you've done today. Hello, Rain Schwarzer Class 7 speaking. It's Nightheart. Are you free at the moment, Schwarzer? I am. Did you need something? Good. As so happens, I have a little proposal for you. If you have a moment to spare, come speak to me at the faculty lounge. I'll give you the details in person. Is this an urgent matter? No, there's no need to rush or even come at all. If you can't make it, you'll let responsibilities take precedence. If you do have the time, however, I would like to appreciate your presence. I wonder what this proposal is. Hold on, was he supposed to be returning to his unit today? Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out whether I can make it to Faculty Lounge. Yep, this is a hidden quest. You gotta do the other two quests to do it. Faculty Lounge. Hello, Schwarzer. Have you finished assisting the student council? Yes, sir. We managed to take care of all the most pressing tasks. By the way, I was under the impression that you'd be returning to the military. Was there a change of plans? I resolved my military's business in record time. I got back not too long ago, in fact. You're saying you already come and gone? You must be exhausted. Exhausted doesn't even begin to cover it. To make matters worse, Instructor Thomas roped me into drinking with him last night. Our honeymoons are getting shut-eye, though. I shouldn't be telling you all this. I was about to say, you went on his way with Instructor Thomas even after all that? I never expected him to be so friendly. Moving on, Instructor Valentine told me about your swimming lessons. Seems that the men in Class 7 truly suffered a humiliating defeat. I can't really think of one. Arcade and Clarcel, Schwarzer. I'm going to Arcade and Clarcel. If what Instructor Valentine told me holds true, those two swam circles around all of you men. Maybe I try to say boys, but the Empire would not stand for this. Oh no. For the sake of masculinity for the world over, please tell me you at least felt a twinge of frustration. Well, I mean, a twinge, sure. Then maybe hope for you yet. Listen well, Schwarzer. If you got the time and guts, I'll be willing to teach you how the men swim. I'm going to need you to clarify that. Swimming isn't more about knowing about how to breathe and use your body more than it is about your body itself. Us Army men undergo training in order to learn how to swim quickly and efficiently. No wasted movements, no wasted breaths. I'd be willing to pass this on to you in order to keep you showing up for those two girls again. What, they kicked our asses, man, that's how it is. Seriously. I'm always serious. You get the stones, gather up Class 7's men, I'll teach you all at once. This might be a once in a lifetime opportunity, make your choice. Right, If you want to teach us, I'm not going to waste this opportunity. Now, there's an answer. Go up to the other men and meet me in the gymnasium. Here we go. So why are we here again? Judge Nightheart wants to teach us how to swim effectively as possible. In that case, we owe him a gratitude. I still don't get why we need to assemble so quickly just for some swimming lessons. If it's such a pressing issue for you, I can't imagine any of us would mind if you left and went back to the dorm. It's not an issue, it's an observation, you smarmy little... Oh. Right, let's begin. We'll begin with our warm-ups, done according to the Manway method. The Manway method? You just make that up. The name's not important, the method on the other hand is. We'll be racing each other one-on-one. Nothing gets a man motivated like some sweaty competition. Now, Schwarzer, why don't you start off since you decided to pipe up about the name? Pick your first opponent. Yes, instructor. I want a challenge. Hey guys. Would you mind racing me, guys? Not at all. Especially if it'll make us both better. I feel like Elliot's the easiest and Monkey's used to the average. On your marks, get set, go! And we'll have the minigame again, won't we? Yep. This one's much faster than we had earlier. Okay, I won. Fucking swimming, man. Phew, you're over as fast as I thought you'd be, Rain. Between your height and your speed, you're no slouch yourself. Are you here to chit-chat or are you here to swim? Get back here at once. Yes, instructor. Of course. The Manway method warm-ups continued in this fashion. In the end, everyone had raced everyone without a single break. God damn. Phew. 4 days in a row really takes a toll on you. You're telling me I'm exhausted. Yeah, I think I'm done for the day. I'm ready for a nap. I knew swimming could be tiring, but I didn't know it would be this bad. I should do it for warm-ups, correct? I appreciate it if we could get to the meat of these lessons. How naive. Sorry, I think I might have misheard. You're all naive! Every last one of you. You boys think you're ready to learn anything about wimpy little warm-up like that? Oh, we still have a long way to go. This leads us to our next exercise of the day, limit breakers. I don't want to be panicking about the word break in it being a name, am I? What are those exactly? There's also saying a dumb question right next, but that one came awfully close. As the name would suggest, this exercise has you swimming to the limits of your endurance. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh no, instructor. This has a surefire way to drown. Don't do this to us. Don't worry, I'll give you a whole 30 seconds for every length of the pool you swim. 30 seconds? Is he serious? That didn't sound like a joke to me. Maybe this is how they do it in the army? Literally about to fall asleep standing up. Seems as though each one of you has expended all your reserves of energy by now. Honestly, surprised none of us are dead yet. Was there any point in all this? You still doubt me? I suggest you checking how long your last times were. I'm sure you find yourselves impressed. Everyone checked their final time, just as the instructor at Nightheart suggested. No way. It's like it took us hours to get across that pool. What exactly happened here? Once you reach your limit, your body dedicates all of its energy to swimming, not wasting 1 ounce of endurance or anything else. This is the method I told you about. Keep swimming like this, and you'll be able to cut down your times further in the future. So this is why you pushed us so far. There was a method to your madness all along. That's right. So now comments aside, you overperformed very well. You might want to use these to recover from your training now. Thank you. That's all for today. This isn't the end. You better show up, keep training so the girls don't show you up again. Oh, of course. Thank you for taking us the time to coach us. Man, I'd be exhausted. I don't even want to do the old schoolhouse at that point. So we're not really going to do the old schoolhouse this stream. We're just going to enter the building, get the dialogue over, and we'll start our next stream. But thank you guys for showing up today. And thank you guys for all the views on the last one. I wasn't expecting to do that well. Oh wait, no, I gotta do something real quick. No. Which one? Where was it? Okay, I knew I have to go. Oh, the cafe, not the cafeteria. My So is she here? Oh, she's sleeping all right in the corner. Wonder if she'll let me pair her. Not today, I guess. Here's some milk. She seems happy. Maybe I'll bring her some more some another time. Oh no. I gotta do it though. Vivi thought it'd be funny to swap plays yesterday, so I played along. When the head of the gardening club is a lot sharper than she seems. She figured out I wasn't Vivi immediately. I've been switching places with Lynn since forever. It's pretty fun to be able to live someone else's life for a while. Oh my god. Alright, let me just head to the schoolhouse, get the dialogue over, and we'll wait till next stream. The front doors are locked. Something has changed inside the old schoolhouse every month so far. The reason to believe this month will be any different, but we wouldn't be ready for anything. So, what to do now? Should I start investigating? No, wait, no, I gotta do the free time events. I didn't realize. Oh, I've been playing this game for a year. I've been playing this game for over a year. My dumbass. So we're just gonna save and end it here. We'll do the events next stream. Thank you guys for showing up, and I'll see you guys next time.